In this next video, I'm going to show you the reasons why you might not be as cooked as you think you are if you don't get into the top universities. But when I say top universities, what am I actually talking about? Well, I'm talking about University of Cambridge, for example, or LSE, Harvard, Imperial, ESSEC. These are top institutions. If you attend these universities, there is a high probability that you will do well. But there is something that is even more important than the university that you go or attend to, and that is the location of where you are studying, because where you are studying then tends to lead to where you might work. So if you study in the location where you want to work, not only do you improve your opportunities to get employed in that region, but your earning potential is also determined by where you are. London is a great place to live, study, and have fun. You can make a lot of money in London, but let's be honest, there are way more places around the world where you can out-earn whatever it is you make in London by just being in other places. For example, New York. But let's say you don't want to go as far as New York and you want to stay in Europe. Well, then universities that you might want to consider might not be at the top of the list, but a university that is often considered amazing, really good for entrepreneurs and people that want to network and do well is IE University. It's a top uni. We've spoken about this at length. This video isn't about IE. So this video is about the University of Italian Switzerland. This is probably the worst ranked public university in Switzerland. And the reason why I put that in speech marks is because it's ranked the lowest in terms of public universities, but it's not a bad university at all. Why am I talking about USI? Well, it's because USI offers undergraduate degrees in English as well as master's programs. The tuition cost is equivalent to the UK, even for international students, so you will be paying approximately the same amount of tuition. Living expenses are way more in Switzerland. Of course, it's not cheap. And even when I managed to find the standard student accommodation, it's about 600 Swiss francs a month, roughly about £550 a month. So it's not that much cheaper. And when you go into the private market, you're looking to spend way more than that. So bear that in mind, it will not be cheap. But why am I still talking about this university? Well, the first thing about it is that it's in Lugano. So the university is just over here, and let's just have a look. If you've never been to Switzerland, it's a very beautiful place. I like it. It's very nice. Look at that. That is cool. And you got the mountains as well. Wow. Listen, it's a cool place. Trust me, okay? There are more fun places to be, okay? There are more fun places to be, but overall, I like this. So, why are we talking about USI and why am I comparing it to Oxbridge, Harvard, MIT? Because not everyone can go to those universities. And over there, you're competing with the top of the top. It's difficult. But the earning potential in Switzerland is much higher than the UK. The median graduate income in Switzerland is around 65 to 90,000 Swiss francs a year, give or take roughly the same in pounds, about 60 to 80,000 pounds a year. That's the starting salary. The earning potential is much higher. So would you rather go to a top university, but be in an economic zone where you don't earn as much? Or go to a university that's not as good, but have high earning potential? I think I would honestly consider the University of Italian Switzerland. Now, you might be in a position right now where you are studying A-levels and you're thinking about university options. If you are at this age, then please get in touch with me. Let me help you. If you are under 18, I will have to speak to your parents or legal guardian before we can have a conversation, but we can have the conversation together and plan your future. Or maybe you're thinking of doing a master's degree abroad. Contact me. This is the kind of opportunity you need to start thinking about now, because the times of just going to university and just risking it are almost over. You need to start thinking more about your future in a more pragmatic way. Good luck.